This could be much worse than South Park, as Meghan and Harry, they are being mocked in the most brutal way possible. The most brutal way. The reason for that is because now this mockery, this insult, this joke, as we call it, laughing stock, Meghan Harry, it is coming from a source that is going to hurt them the most, because Meghan Harry cannot blame this person unlike they could to South Park, Chris Rock, or anybody else for that matter. This individual, his mocking of Meghan Harry is something really very inconvenient for Meghan Harry. I will explain to you in a second more. Maureen Callahan, if you remember, she is an author and commentator. She actually blasted Harry for mocking a physically disabled female teacher at a boarding school when he was a teenager, when Harry was very young. He was mocking this female teacher because of some physical disability. When it was brought into his attention, he really didn't care much. Well, of course, this is how they function. If they are mocking people, then they see no harm in it. They see no reason for us to call him or his wife out. But the moment you laugh at them, the moment you become very curious what they're doing, and you lash out at them for the misdoings, they have big problem. So that was the time when Maureen Callahan, this commentator, this author, she blasted Harry. Now keep that in mind, because I'm going to be using this for some other points. Number 2 is that Michael Chi, he poked fun at Meghan Markle, and he said Meghan would be paid $19 an hour when she will be attending King Charles' coronation. And he posted some image of Meghan Markle in the maid dress or something like that, and he was basically suggesting that this is going to be a lot of fun to see Meghan at the coronation, especially after all that she has accused the British monarchy of. If she still decides to go to the coronation and honor the king, this is going to be a huge laughing stock for all of us to see Meghan doing that. Why? Because person who is lashing out at the monarchy, the next moment you see her serving the king. And by going to the coronation, Meghan Markle would prove that the king has the upper hand. Number 3 point I want to make mention of is that Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and their fan base, they were very angry at this comedian Michael Che, and they called him out. Some of them labeled him as misogynistic person who mocked Meghan Markle, a woman. Some other people say he is not funny, and some other people say he is cruel. Meghan Harry in Montecito is reported in one report that they are also not very happy. In fact, they are very angry at this comedian. The reason for that is simple. I mean, how could you make fun of us? Who are you? And the way he made fun of Meghan Harry, it is brutal. As I said in the beginning, it was very bad. Now the question is, this is the question people are asking. If they cannot handle this mockery, how could they handle, or how, when they go to the coronation, how would they handle the booing crowd? That is something Meghan Markle should not even tolerate a single bit, because again, she cannot handle this mockery coming from Michael Chi from the SNL. Number 4 point with Meghan Harry that I want to make mention of is that Meghan and Harry, especially for Harry, they have become slave. They have become slave of Netflix. Netflix is dominating them. Netflix is trashing Meghan and Harry the way we have never expected. As we know, in the Crown 6th and final season, they are going to be showing or highlighting Harry's moment of wearing Nazi costume in a dress party. In other words, Meghan and Harry, they are becoming a laughing stock. They are becoming so subservient. They are becoming people who anybody can trash, that Netflix has decided, why not us? Why not we make fun of them? Why not we expose Harry? Why not we show people some picture of Harry or moments of Harry for which he is very regretful. Harry said this was one of my worst moments when he was wearing that costume back in the year 2005 in a dress party. Netflix is going to be mocking them even more. This is just the beginning. They're observing, they're seeing how other people are reacting. Chris Rock, and then you have this Michael Che, this commentator, this comedian, and you have seen everybody is just laughing at them. So Netflix is also taking a piece of the pie. Number 4 is that South Park, according to some reports, South Park, they're actually coming up with more series, more episode of Meghan Harry. This is a demand now. Looks like people are asking South Park to do more skits of Harry and Meghan after the first one. A lot of people have said they should get Oscar for it, South Park, for making fun of Meghan and Harry, the privacy tour. We are now seeing that this is becoming very obvious that South Park is gonna eventually come up with more skits of Meghan and Harry. Some people are suggesting that William, he is laughing at Meghan and Harry, this duplicitous duo, and he can't control himself. He's been grounded. Like he's rolling on the floor. He's rolling on the floor, and he's like, yeah, oh my God, this guy, look at this guy. My brother, he thought he's smart. It's not as smart. And so William, according to many people, he's laughing, and I believe that it is. I mean, who will not laugh at this silly, stupid Duke of Duffuses? And last point is that, remember, as I mentioned in my first point, Harry, he said, this female teacher, disabled, he mocked at her and he was making fun of her. Now, his followers, everybody, called Michael Che out. And they said, you are misogynist, you are this, you are that, you are cruel, and this and that. Now, think about this. Harry's own character is exposing himself. We know Harry mocked this teacher at the boarding school. Was that not misogynist? Was that not cruel? I think so. I think it is even, 10 times cruel, more cruel than what this comedian Michael Che did on SNL. I think this is even much more cruel. But you see the hypocrisy of Meghan and Harry. Their fan base would disagree. Again, as I said, that yes, on one hand you have people calling Michael Che out, or any other comedian whoever will make fun of Meghan and Harry. On the other hand, the very next moment you see them keeping quiet when Harry would do exactly the same, or even much worse. They would not open their mouth. This is exactly the same case with Meghan Markle. Whenever she will lash out, whenever she will lie against the British monarchy, the people would be like, why not? Or at least, the best they will do is keep quiet. But at the same time, when we call Meghan out, they come to my channel. I have seen a lot of their supporters coming to my YouTube channel and telling me, why can't you just leave them alone? We want to leave them alone. We do not want to talk about Meghan and Harry. We don't have any interest. But they are not gonna keep it quiet. They're gonna keep talking and talking and talking, and that's how they make money. So we talk about them. We are just responding to some of the lies. There are a lot of them. I mean, if we talk about Meghan's lies, it will take me the whole day, maybe a week or a month, to cover all the lies of Meghan and Harry. So we do not initiate the discussion. We do not really make videos because they are not saying anything. Every single day, Meghan and Harry, they are saying something. They are lying about the British monarch. You see this hypocrisy coming not just from Meghan and Harry, but also their fan base. And what is very, very shocking and surprising to me is that after knowing and seeing their hypocrisy, a lot of people still, they believe Meghan and Harry. They still love them. They still follow them. And I said the demographic for Meghan and Harry is the young generation. Every time they say something, these naive people, gullible people, they believe everything Meghan and Harry they are saying. The woke culture, especially, they want to follow Meghan and Harry regardless of what they're doing, what they're saying. All the lies, and leaving a bad role model behind them is something shocking, that people are still accepting whatever they're saying. People are still believing every single word they're saying, and at the same time they are misunderstanding the entire British royal family, what they stand for, I mean, Meghan Harry, they said the narrative of British monarchy the way never seen before. It is unprecedented. Nobody changed the narrative of the British royal monarchy and what they do the way Meghan Harry did. And they did it for the worse, And doing this, the worst part of this is that they're making money. They are monetizing their lies. And this is dangerous, and this is not a good culture. They are not good role model whatsoever. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.